So it's crazy, thinking about how Elon Musk's early life was anything but a fairy tale. His childhood was marred by real hardship, from a toxic home environment to relentless bullying at school.
Yeah, absolutely. And the whole dynamic with his father, Elon Musk, really adds a layer of complexity. I mean, to hear that his father not only mistreated his mother, but also created a chaotic family life must have left deep scars.
Right, it's like his father's behavior, marrying his ex-wife's daughter, being physically and emotionally abusive, set the stage for so many of Elon's struggles, even if he wasn't directly hit most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's the whole element of childhood bullying. The fact that he was the smallest kid, targeted by gangs at school, it really paints a picture of a kid who had to fight for every bit of respect, both physically and emotionally.
Yep, and it's almost like every part of his early life was about survival. I mean, he even tried to defend his mother when he was just 5, or at least he did what he could, even if it was just beating his father's knees.
Right, It seems almost paradoxical that someone who faced that kind of adversity so early on would go on to be such a powerful figure in tech. Do you think that trauma really fueled his drive for success?
Definitely, it's like adversity became his fuel. The article really delves into how that intense childhood, with both physical abuse and emotional neglect, perhaps molded his relentless work ethic, as seen when he mentioned those grueling 120-hour weeks.
Yeah, true. However, I wonder if we're over-romanticizing the struggle a bit. I mean, isn't it a bit problematic to say someone's tragedy makes them a genius? There's a danger in, kind of equating pain with drive.
That's a fair point. For sure, it's not like trauma is a badge of honor. But the piece does suggest that his experiences, especially witnessing abuse and being bullied, left him with a, higher pain threshold. It's that resilience that shaped his approach to, well, building his empire.
I can see that. And then, there's the whole strange dynamic with figures like Donald Trump, where Musk's view of the president as a father figure comes in as a stark contrast to his own real-life father. It's almost ironic.
Exactly, and it really underscores the idea that despite his vast success, he can't fully escape those family demons. The constant fallout from his father's scandals, like that shocking marriage to his ex-wife's daughter, keeps his personal life in perpetual turmoil.
Right, true. I also found it striking how his mother, Mae Musk, recounted the abuse in such honest terms, describing how Errol made sure she had nothing. It's a brutal reality that seems to have rippled through Elon's entire life.
Yep, exactly. And then there's that bittersweet moment when, even though he felt sorry for his father after the divorce, he later realized just how toxic that relationship was. It's like, he was torn
I get
between
that.
empathy and harsh reality.
It really makes you wonder how those early experiences not only built his resilience, but also perhaps hindered his ability to enjoy success. I mean, even now, critics say he can't really savor the moment.
Yeah, it's like his childhood trauma still echoes in his every move. And while the article certainly provides a deep dive into these tragic details, it also forces us to consider how personal history can shape remarkable, yet complicated achievements later in life.
Absolutely, yeah.